A Kentwood principal lost love and hope on a dark day during the civil rights movement.
He uses that painful experience to give young people a history lesson about the sacrifices people made, and he shared his story with Nancy Parker.
North Shore resident Hugh Wallace was raised in Birmingham, Alabama. In 1963, when Klansmen bombed the 16th Street Baptist Church, his high school sweetheart was killed.
Get in there. Come on. Go sit down.
Hugh Wallace walks the halls at O.W. Dillon in Kentwood.
What's up? Listen down.
Encouraging students.
Good job, people.
A principal they can look up to.
2 words for you. Rue pride.
You know!
A leader who sometimes finds it difficult to look back.
It's taken me about 40 years to start to verbalize some things.
More than 50 years ago, Wallace was a 15-year-old kid growing up in Birmingham, Alabama.
It was the most segregated city in the South.
A battle raged in 1963 over school integration.
The dogs, the water hoses, the beatings.
Nicknamed Bombingham.
It was kind of an accepted way of life, okay? All right, we were used to the dynamite.
African Americans struggled for normalcy in a racially charged atmosphere. He cherished time with family and friends, and with his girlfriend, 14-year-old Cynthia Wesley.
She was such a sweet, beautiful young lady. Everybody loved her.
On Sunday, September 15th, 1963, they had planned to meet at Cynthia's church, the 16th Street Baptist Church.
I got my 3-piece suit on, I'm looking good, and I'm going down to meet Cynthia when the bomb goes off. And as I'm going down the street, bricks are falling.
It was 10:22 a.m. Sticks of dynamite exploded from a package planted at the church.
I was literally the first one on the scene. I turned the corner, and there's this gaping hole in the side. I go in, people are starting to straggle out of the building. I go in, I call for her, not knowing that they were buried under the rubble underneath me. Within 5 minutes, there's a corridor of police 1 mile wide.
Cynthia died in the bombing. So did Denise McNair, Carol Robertson, and Addie Mae Collins.
I knew all 4 of them.
Cynthia was his heart.
I got a call later that night from Cynthia's mother. She asked me to be a pallbearer. I can't tell you how we got to the funeral home, how we got to the church. I can just remember sitting in the audience.
These children, unoffending, innocent, and beautiful.
Dr. King came back to Birmingham to deliver the eulogy.
The innocent blood of these little girls may well serve as a redemptive force.
We go outside the church and it's like thousands of people. I can remember putting the casket in the hearse. I can remember kind of unloading it. I can't remember anything else after that.
Hugh Wallace has the picture of himself serving as lead pallbearer in his office. He also stumbled upon it in an exhibit on a visit to the African American Museum of History and Culture.
I was thunderstruck, okay? Tears start coming. And I go, oh my God, I can't believe it. It's me. And some students from Philadelphia Middle School recognized the fact that that was me, and they just gathered around, and I had an impromptu social studies class. And they don't have a clue as to the sacrifices that were made.
He draws upon his pain to bring knowledge of civil rights to the little ones in his school. He will never forget the girl who stole his heart and ultimately broke it.
Of course, every September 15th, you know, memories come back. It's a turning point. Unfortunately, it is a turning point in American history.
Nancy Parker, Fox 8 News.
Hugh Wallace took a class last year to the Birmingham Civil Rights Museum and the church. He says it's his way of making sure that his students are aware of the struggles for equality. He hopes to make the trip an annual event.